So I've decided that I want to start eating caviar in a much more casual way. But I did see that there is a trend going around where you try caviar on McDonald's chicken nuggets. Today, I'm going to be going through my fall sweaters, and whatever I don't want, I'm going to give to you guys. I did some online shopping and I bought 2 designer bags. Okay, but here's the problem. They are both leopard print and I could not decide by looking at them on the internet which one I wanted, so I bought both.
How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you?
With no underwear in case they want to kiss my ass.
Oh my God. Okay, so this right here is supposed to be like my daily/weekly makeup.
Recently, an influencer with 1 million followers made a video complaining about her job. What a shocker.
Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
But this time, she was complaining about not getting enough views and her videos not being shown to her audience.
I started on YouTube 14 years ago. Like, that is insane. I have been here for every single era, consistently uploading, downloading every new platform, like watch the birth of TikTok. I feel like we are in such a weird place on social media as content creators where I am like fighting. I feel like I am like trying to run through mud to connect with my followers at this point.
I'm trying to run through mud to post sponsored content for you. I'm going to talk about her content more a little later on, but generally this is so funny to me because she mostly posts, like I said, sponsored content or like reviews of, I would say, very high-end products, and most of her videos are just basically kind of like show and tell and her just flaunting her wealth. So if this to her is connecting with her audience, that's a very, I think, interesting way of thinking about content.
I feel like there are so many bots and I feel like these apps are now controlling who views my videos, and I feel like I get punished and penalized for not showing up and creating all the time.
Like, is it really surprising that if you don't post content consistently, you are not getting consistent views? Like, I feel like this is Creator 101. If you want to get views, you have to post consistently. And she complains about getting like 30,000 views on videos when she posts like 6 times a month. I mean, to me, this is not surprising. If you're not working, then you're not getting results. Like 6 videos a month on TikTok, that is nothing. Like, obviously, because I'm doing YouTube and because I'm kind of trying to like break into this world, I watch a lot of those people who like kind of tell you what to do to, you know, be successful here. And most people on TikTok, I don't post on TikTok, but most people on TikTok say that if you want to go, like maybe not viral, but if you kind of want to gain popularity there, you have to post every single day. Like that's just what it is. And that's because there are just so many people trying to make it that if you don't put out a lot of content, you are going to be forgotten because there are just so many people trying to do it. And I'm being serious when I tell you she posts 6 videos a month. Like in November, those were exactly 6 TikToks. 2 of them were ads, 1 was a vlog, 1 was showing off her closet, and 2 of them were like, I don't know, trying to be relatable content. And she hasn't posted on YouTube in like 5 months, and she was getting around 300,000 views on every single one of her video, and she stopped posting there. So maybe that's also the reason why you're not connecting with your audience, because maybe your audience didn't exactly transfer to your TikTok audience. That's all I'm saying. But if you're posting 6 times a month and you're complaining about not getting enough views, then I don't know, this is just really funny to me. This is the entitlement of people who made it very early in the game, right? Because right now there are just so many people trying to become influencers or content creators that, generally speaking, there is just a lot of competition. So if you kind of want to make it, you have to post a lot, and she just shows that you cannot rely on your pre-existing audience. You have to keep making stuff, you have to keep showing up, or people will just forget about you because there are just so many creators out there trying to make it. And if like a starting creator posted as much as her, then they would probably be getting like 100 views per video or something like this. Just because you made it once doesn't mean you can stop working. I mean, you can if what you made is enough for you, but if you want to keep making money, keep growing, or even keep connecting with your audience, you have to put in the work they are accustomed to. You cannot just stop and expect everyone to always like be there for you. Like, people on the internet don't care about other people on the internet this much. I don't know, I really just feel like this is common sense.
In the sense of, I took off, like, I didn't post a TikTok, I think, for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, maybe. Like, sorry, shit, life happens. I've been doing this for 14 years. Maybe I'm a little burnt out, God forbid. But then
Like, honestly, how much time do you need to make a single TikTok? Like, you'll see her other TikToks later in this video. They don't take that much work. On top of that, she's getting PR packages all the time, I bet. So this is like free material for a video. Just take the PR package, try the product out, give your honest recommendation, review, whatever, and there it is. There's your content. You didn't even have to think about it. Just take what people send you anyway and just make a video about it. And there it is.
But then I come back to TikTok and it's like I'm put in like this TikTok jail where my views are complete shit. No one is seeing, like, it's one thing if my engagement is shit, meaning like maybe my views are high, but my comments are low and the likes are low. It's like, okay, so my audience wasn't feeling the vibes of this video. That's fine. But I'm talking.
Yeah, TikTok isn't very much followers based, right? If you want to be like popular on TikTok and if you want people to see your videos, you have to try to make it to the For You page. Like followers, like even if you think about it as like a viewer, how often do you go into like the following tab? You never do it. You only just go to the For You page. So yeah, obviously, if you post a video and people don't engage, meaning they don't leave a lot of comments, they don't like it, etc., then TikTok isn't going to show your next videos to like new people or even your existing audience because they didn't engage with it in the first place. So why would TikTok assume that they are going to engage with your next video? Like, I don't know. I just feel like all of this is pretty common sense. And at the end of the day, it's not about the algorithm being horrible. It's about the fact that you don't make engaging content anymore and you're complaining that you're not getting views. Yeah, like work on your content. That's all I can say here.
When you have 1 million followers, but your videos are only getting 30,000 views, this is just not the way it used to be. Like when I started, it was so organic. Like you subscribed to the people that you liked, you opened up those apps, or you got a notification on your phone saying so-and-so just posted a video, you go, you engage with it. And like, it was that simple. Now it's like, I put videos out there and sometimes I just feel like
Yeah, it's not that simple anymore because there are just a lot of people trying to make it. The competition is very high and there are many talented people fighting for the same audience that you are fighting for. And your videos are not good. Like Jaclyn's videos are not good at all. And you will see later, I promise you, this is like the easiest content you can make. This is what she's making.
Now it's like, I put videos out there and sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm like, where is my audience? And I'm just like, how do like these new creators grow at this point? Like, do the new creators out there, do you guys feel like you're connecting with an audience, or do you just feel like you're kind of throwing your videos out into cyberspace and like hoping that it's going to stick? Like,
new creators grow because they post a lot of high quality content. Like that's the only way to grow at this point. So you either learn how to do it or you are just not going to make it. It's that simple. Her audience responded, because she's like, oh, where are my girls? They are only on Instagram stories. And people in the comments were very quick to tell her why they don't watch her videos. For example, one person said, girl, we can't afford fruit. And you're telling us this in front of your $800 balsam hill tree and $135 sweatshirt. I agree with her. Like, it's very hard to feel bad for someone who is clearly rich and their entire content is just about flaunting their wealth. Like, I don't know, it's hard to feel bad for her. Then someone said, personally, I feel like you guys live in a dystopia. I am wondering how I am going to financially recover from trying to give my kids a Christmas. Meanwhile, you guys are moving to LA and buying handbags that are more than my mortgage. So I scroll past it now. Like, that's what it is. They aren't posting anything interesting or relatable, and it's not even like inspirational, it's not motivational, because they are just basically showing off how much money they have. And because I'm not just talking about Jaclyn at this point, right? I'm talking about all of those rich LA influencers. You aren't motivational or inspirational. Like, we all know that if we make it, we can also buy expensive handbags and we can live in LA and have a pool and all this this shit. So even if you watch her because you want to succeed, you want to be this famous influencer, like even then her content isn't helpful at all, because she is not showing how to make it or how she makes money or whatever. She just basically shows her lifestyle, and it's just nothing motivational, inspirational, or interesting at this point. Then someone said, as a follower, I see a lot of your stuff. I just don't connect with everything you're putting out there, so sometimes I don't engage. Sometimes I feel like your content is meant for higher class people than me, or sometimes I feel like your content is above my range in general. I don't interact with those videos. Not saying you're doing anything wrong, I just don't live that life. And Jaclyn replied, yeah, I totally respect and understand that. But I'm talking about the actual views. I'm talking about these apps not showing my content to people who follow me. And once again, it's like she's not getting it. Like people are telling her, we are not engaging with your content because it feels like the content isn't for us. And then she's like, yeah, but I'm not getting the views I deserve. Yeah, you're not getting the views you deserve because your content isn't engaging. People aren't engaging, so TikTok isn't showing those videos to more people later on. Like, this is so basic. I'm literally so annoyed that someone who's been doing this for so long doesn't get like the basic premise of making content. Like, this is the first thing they tell you anytime you watch a video from like a YouTube guru or like a TikTok guru or whatever. When you're trying to learn how to do it, they all tell you if you don't make engaging content, then there's no reason for those apps to show your next content to people. Like, this is so basic. It's so annoying. And then someone also said, I think you have to realize that the content you're pushing out may be why it's not being shown to those that follow you. There's so much built into these apps that the algorithm knows that what you are looking for, so it makes sense why the views aren't always there. I'm not saying I like it, but it's what's happening is happening. And then someone responded, 100% this. If I followed her, I wouldn't see anything because her luxury content is not something I care for. Her OG followers were not the luxury market. We are millennial moms and career women now. And I feel like Jaclyn kind of forgot who her audience is, like this comment says, because she built a certain audience, and both her and the audience kind of grew. And the audience, as the comment says, is now like moms and career women, etc. And Jaclyn is just like this rich woman living in LA. So she isn't really catering to her audience anymore, so they even aren't watching her videos, I think.
I don't know. And like my comments, like I'll post a video and within 10 seconds, I'll get like 15 comments and they're all slightly the same. And I'm like, okay, so like these are like bot comments, like these aren't really my followers. Like, I don't care about that. I'm at the point in my life and in my career where like, I only want to post for my girls, like the ones that I've built this relationship and this trust with. But like, TikTok isn't even showing my stuff to those people. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like these apps control who sees our stuff, and like the audience that we worked hard to build isn't even ours. It's owned by these apps, and we just have to like hope and pray that after posting our content, these apps are going to choose to show our content to our audience.
Like, she's not getting it. Like, her audience, when she posts a video, part of her audience sees the video, they don't engage with it, so TikTok isn't showing it to the rest of her audience because it already decided it's not for them. Like, it's really that simple. It's really that simple. I don't know why she is like not getting it so much. If you've honestly been working in this industry for 14 years and you don't get the basic premise, like, I think she knows, but I think she just doesn't want to put the work in to actually make her content engaging. And I'm going to show you later what video she posted in response to this, and it's absolutely hilarious what she... We'll see, but let's get through it. So I watched some of her other videos because honestly, before this whole drama, she just wasn't on my For You page, so I didn't really know she even was on TikTok. I know her from like the OG YouTube makeup, but I didn't know she was on there. So let's see what she's posting. Like, for example, there is this video where she is basically, well, she says she's giving away her closet.
Today, I'm going to be going through my fall sweaters, and whatever I don't want, I'm going to give to you guys.
That's so generous of her. Like, she isn't using this anymore, so she's giving it away for free to us, the poor people. That's so great. That's amazing.
Anytime I do a closet clean out video, I always get so many comments from you guys saying how much you would like certain items from my closet. And typically I donate all my clothing to local shelters, but I thought this would be something fun and different. I recently did the same thing with shoes, and I thought it would just be so fun. It's the giving season. Everyone needs to be warm, so whatever sweaters I don't want is going to you guys.
Okay, so basically, we're not gonna watch the whole thing because it's just her showing her clothes. Like, I don't care. This was posted on the 18th of November, and from, like, someone in the comments asked if anyone was actually picked for this giveaway, and there was silence. So I don't know if she actually sent those things to anyone. But there was also this comment: I've never seen or heard from you before your recent criticism. And this is one of your recent videos. If you don't see how rolling out with a rack of your fall sweaters and offering to send them out to us poor people is out of touch, there is no hope for you. And, like, you know, this is basically what I said, that it, like, you are putting yourself up there, like, hey, I'm the rich girly now, I'm not wearing this anymore, I can give it to you for free. Which, yeah, it's nice. Obviously, if someone follows her and likes her, they would probably be happy to get something for free. But still, it's giving show and tell, and it seems like no one was picked. I'm not saying no one was picked, like, just for, like, legal reasons. I don't know for a fact, but I haven't seen anyone in the comments or anywhere else say that they got something from her. That's all I'm saying. And then there are those, like, makeup and self-care recommendations that she also posts, and they are just either straight up ads or she's recommending products that are, in my opinion, very expensive. So, for example, let's look at the video where she talks about lip liners.
So I was going through my lip liners yesterday on my stories, and I got so many requests from you guys asking for me to do a top 10 favorite lip liners. So that's what I'm going to do, except I have 9. You guys, this has taken me like 24 hours to narrow this down with all my lip liners.
It's taken her 24 hours to narrow down her 9 favorite lip liners because she has so many. Oh my god, girl, we are so jealous.
Probably sifted through like 70 different lip liners and swatched every single one of them.
I cannot even imagine having 70 lip liners. Like, to me, this is almost disgusting. The overconsumption. Like, I know she isn't buying all of them. I know there are PR packages involved and all that. But the fact that you have 70 lip liners is insane to me. And then when she gets to showing the products, she shows a lip pencil from Makeup by Mario that costs $40. $40 for a lip liner. Like, let's be fucking for real. Then she also shows something from, like, One Size and Makeup Forever or something like this, and they are like $25 to like $30 for a lip liner. And the only one, like, on the cheaper side she shows is Morphe, and it's like $9, so this one is actually kind of affordable. But everything else that she showed was, in my opinion at least, too expensive. Like, I'm not saying that $40 is a lot of money. I'm saying that $40 for a lip pencil is a lot of money. Like, the product is not worth this price, like, in my opinion at least. So she was called out. People made a lot of, like, response videos, and they were like, girl, are you really surprised that you're not getting views? And she made a response, and she captioned it, let the hoe know, because, you know, she's so funny and relatable.
Hi, so I posted a TikTok yesterday, and in this TikTok I was talking about just being a content creator for the last 14 years and how I've watched these apps just change, and how I really feel like TikTok specifically, like, punishes you for not posting, and then, like, if you don't post a video for a week or two, they put you, like, in TikTok jail, is like what I consider it.
Yeah, so this is a short form platform that basically burns out everyone's attention spans. If you don't post for a week, people will forget you exist. Basically. It's different with YouTube, I think. I don't know, like, it's not from personal experience. As you can see, I don't have a lot of subscribers, but just generally speaking, watching other creators, you can build a more loyal audience on YouTube, I think. And people maybe will even wait for your videos. But this is not what happens with TikTok. Because TikTok, you know, you just scroll and you see so many people in a single minute that obviously if you don't show up for a week, people forget about you. Again, pretty common sense. And honestly, this idea that a video that is shorter than 3 minutes burns you out and you cannot post consistently is so bizarre to me. I feel like, honestly, if you've been doing this for so long, you should have a system in place at this point to make good content regularly. Regularly? You tell me what it is. I don't know.
And they don't show your content to your audience. And the comment section has taken such a turn, and I'm listening. Like, I've been laying here in bed for the last 30 minutes reading these comments, because when I first posted the video yesterday, the comment section kind of went a different direction. And at first I was like, wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about like my content. I'm talking about the app.
Like, she's not getting it. She keeps saying, I'm not talking about my content. I'm saying that my content isn't being shown to people. Yeah, because we don't want to see it. So TikTok is not showing us the content. Like, it's so basic. I'm so annoyed. It's like those people, or her at least, she forgot it's her job. And she's supposed to do the job. Like, her content is just boring. It's not relatable. It's not entertaining. It's not even interesting. It's boring and people don't engage with it, so you're not getting views. That's it. And if you put on top of that how tired we all are, or at least some people are, of seeing rich people just basically flaunt their wealth everywhere, like, yeah, people aren't going to watch you.
But now there's like, I think 2,000 comments. And I'm like, okay, my ears are open. I'm listening. I'm reading your comments. You guys are saying that, like, you're sick of the influencer era. You're sick of the shit. You're sick of the luxury. And so my question to you guys is, like, what is it that you want to see? Like, I started this 14 years ago.
This is your job, to figure out what people want to see, to figure out a good idea for a video. This is literally your job. This is what you get paid for. Just sit and think about it and figure it out, instead of so many people in her comments under the last video already told her what they don't want to see, and they were hinting at, maybe they weren't like 100% straightforward about it, but they were hinting at, yeah, we want to see makeup videos that we can afford. Like, she already heard that, and now she's like, oh, tell me what to post. Tell me what I should do. And, like, this is your job. This is why you're so famous. This is why you make so much money. Because you're supposed to think and figure it out. And now you expect us to do the job for you? Like, to be honest with you, I'm 100% convinced that if I just cracked that code, if I figured out what type of videos people want to watch, I would also be rich and popular and famous and had 1 million subscribers. But I don't, because it's hard to figure it out. But if you've been doing this for so long, just like try something new, experiment. You have a big audience you can experiment with. That's the privilege that starting creators don't have, right? Like, I post a video that I'm not sure about, and if it's bad, then I'm not getting any feedback. And I don't even know why it's bad. And she has 1 million people following her. Like, they are going to tell her why it's bad. And they've told her she is listening, or maybe she's just hearing it. She's not actually listening to people. She's not, like, learning anything from it. She's just, okay, just tell me what to make then. Like, just tell me.
What the hell?
I was literally on food stamps, broke as hell. I had no clue that you could make a dime doing social media. I genuinely started it for the love of it. I just loved.
Oh my god, I was on food stamps. I was so poor. I'm not like rich. I'm not like a nepo baby. Okay, I hate when influencers do that, because this is in no way trying to be like relatable and showing people, oh, you know, I was poor and I made it, so you can also make it if you do XYZ, blah, 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 whatever. No, it's just trying to farm empathy points. And it's so pathetic at this point, because she is dead as a millionaire, I assume. Let's Google it. Jaclyn Hill net worth. Like, just ballpark, what is it? YouTubers.me. Okay, maybe this is like, okay, so her net worth is estimated to be between $238,000 to $1.5 million. 45. Yeah, so she is a millionaire. She is lying in her comfy bed in this big ass mansion, and she's probably going to make a few thousand of that video alone. And she is saying, oh, but I used to be poor, so like I'm good. I'm like the good character here. No, you're not. You're a millionaire. Like, shut the fuck up. And the thing is, no one gets any value from her content, right? Like, if I watch her as someone who wants to be a content creator, if someone watches her because they want to be a famous influencer who does like beauty reviews or whatever, they aren't getting any value because she isn't talking about how to make it, how to do it, blah, blah, blah. So you can just see like the finished product. If someone watches her because they want to look like her, they want to do makeup like her, they usually can't afford the product, so they aren't getting any value from those videos as well. So it's really a question of you have to think about who your audience is at this point, because you lost touch with your former audience. You cannot rely on them anymore. Like, this is pretty clear. So you have to figure out what to do next. Do you want to build a new audience, or do you want to keep being relatable to your former audience? And she tried to be relatable. We're gonna watch it. You're gonna see. She tried.
Beauty. I loved talking beauty. I loved recommendations. I loved teaching beauty. I just loved the community with other women. Like, I worked at MAC Cosmetics at the time, and
I also feel like she's really trying to convince us she is not in this for the money. Like, she didn't post this TikTok because she's maybe not making enough or whatever. She's trying to convince us that she really loves it. But I feel like if you really loved making content, you would make more than 6 TikToks a month. Like, I know you can be busy, but if you really love it, you could make more.
freaking loved my job. I loved it. I still have dreams that I work at MAC. Like, I loved it. I love just like talking about beauty products with other people. I love it. Anyways, with that being said, like, the only reason I'm still here is because of you guys, because of the community. If you're not enjoying what you're seeing, I 100% want to know. I want to shift gears. 100%.
She is here because of the community. That's why she posts ads all the time, because that's, you know, connecting with her community, obviously.
So my ears are open. I would love to hear what you guys want to see from me specifically. That's the only point in this for me, you know?
So please tell me how to do my job, because I don't know. I've been doing this for 14 years. I don't know how to do my job. Like, be for real, like, seriously. Okay, and the comments were also interesting. Someone said, like, quoted what she said in the video. I started it for the love of it. I loved teaching beauty. I love the recommendations. There's your answer. Like, really, that's it. Just do that. What you said. Just do it. Then someone said, we want someone to show us cheap products to look like a baddie because we have no money, unlike the influencers. That's why Nina Poole is our girl. Like, again, I feel like I said that before. If she just did like even product recommendations and she would include cheap products, like, as I said, she included one Morphe pencil in that video I showed you before. That was $9. Everything else was, in my opinion, too expensive for like a normal, like, average person to buy. And then my favorite comment ever left in this drama is, District 12 is tired of watching District 1 complain about luxuries some of us would die to have. To be honest with you, I wouldn't die to have like this kind of luxurious life, but I get where the people are coming from. Like, for so many people, the fact that they don't have enough money, they don't even have to be poor. They don't have enough money to feel secure in their life. And then they see someone living like this and they're like, oh yeah, that would fix all my problems. I know money doesn't buy happiness, but when most of your problems come from the fact that you don't have enough money, then yeah, money makes you happy. That's it. And Jaclyn is just so detached from normal people, and she's surprised that the normal people she started with aren't watching her anymore. And you know, it's like the funniest shit ever. After this video, the response, she posted a video of dyeing her eyebrows with Just for Men. The caption is, what, have I not been doing this for years? Yeah, like, not really. Not really.
Let's dye my eyebrows together. I've actually never done this, so I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, but let's just hope for the best. I just really miss how dark my eyebrows used to be. Like 5 years ago, my eyebrows were like borderline black. They were so naturally dark and thick, and now I'm like, hello, what are we doing? So with that being said, I'm gonna dye my eyebrows red. I actually want to change my hair. I'm thinking about just dyeing it black in the next couple of weeks, But before that, I'm like, let me see what happens if I dye my eyebrows a light brown red. I watched a couple videos on this and I'm like, I got this shit. Okay, I'm just going in raw dog. I'm not even looking at the instructions because I feel like I've seen enough TikToks to know what to do. So equal parts of this, and then everyone just mixes it. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, Jaclyn, you have like 14 hairs. This is the brush.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because it's really cringe. Like, it feels very inauthentic. It feels like, oh, the poor people asked me to do something for poor people, so this is what I'm doing. So, and I know that like influencers are very used to like performing all the time, so it's hard to be like critical of her that she's not being really authentic. She's performing when this is just her job, but it's a hard watch, basically. And the comments are so funny as well. Those bracelets alone could feed a small country. Or go to Walmart and do the whole angel tree. It's giving, let me pretend to do something affordable for the poor people. Like, yeah, that's exactly what they said. And before some of you come for me and start saying, oh, but she was asked to do the cheap stuff and she's doing the cheap stuff and you're still criticizing her, like she cannot win. Yeah, because this is very low effort. This is very much giving, well, this is what the poor people wanted, so I'm going to find the cheapest stuff and like use it, when she has all this knowledge about all those different like products and brands, and she could just make good recommendations. And this is very annoying because I know there are so many creators who make great recommendations of cheap products and they are barely getting any views because they are just starting out. And then you have a creator with 1 million followers with all the resources she could possibly need to make a good video, and this is what she makes, this is what she shows up with. This is disappointing, and this is deeply unfair to the people who are trying really hard. And I'm not talking about myself because I'm not doing any of that beauty stuff. But I know that there are so many creators who deserve more recognition, and she's just like, okay, you wanted cheap stuff, you have cheap stuff. What do you want from me? Like, I did what you asked for. Like, this is just incredibly unfair. But I think this is why like the influencer era is ending, because people don't want to watch rich people do stuff anymore. Like, we've seen enough. We know that the rich are having fun. That's okay. I think people want to watch people who are either relatable, entertaining, or educational. And most of like those rich influencers, they don't really fit into any of those categories, or at least anymore, because maybe they started as educational creators or relatable creators, or at least entertaining, but they got so detached, like the money got them so detached from like the reality of everyday people. They just cannot make something that we would enjoy as like the average audience, and they really expect to put the least work into their content they possibly can, and to get like the results that kind of put them out there, right? Like they are successful people. Jaclyn is a successful person, there is no denying that. But the fact that she expects that once she got successful, now she's supposed to be successful forever with just this low effort content, this is just laughable. To me, Jaclyn Hill's videos are basically as soulless as AI influencers. Like, she's really just there to sell us stuff that we don't want or can't afford. At this point, she either has to make peace with the fact that she cannot rely on her former audience anymore, or she has to start making content that her former audience would like to see. But I'm just so annoyed with the fact that she keeps asking people to do her job for her. Don't ask people what videos to make. Like, if they tell you, oh, why don't you XYZ? Sure, make it, whatever. But if you don't have ideas for content, then you cannot expect other people to do your job for you, especially if you have 14 years of experience in this field. Anyway, I'm just starting out. I'm not an influencer, and I really, really hope I will never get as detached as Jaclyn. But I would still love it if you subscribe to me, because I wish, I got a teeny tiny part of the recognition she gets. Because she complained about getting 30,000 views on a video when she gets 1 million followers. And now if you go to her profile, it's probably because of the drama, I know. But she has obviously the drama videos are 3 point something million. But even her older videos are like 900,000, 1 million, 600,000, 500,000. Like, those are amazing views still. And those are views you can use to connect with so many people and make so much money. So just stop complaining and use the resource that you have. You have so much. You have things that I like. She said, like that girl in the comments said, that people would die for the luxury that she has. I would die for the audience that she has. I would die for the reach that her videos have. I don't have that. I'm just trying out. I'm trying my best. And it's honestly so annoying that someone who is putting this little effort into her videos is getting this many views. I don't know. That's just my rant at the end. Let me know what you think about Jaclyn and generally the influencers. I really don't watch any of them anymore. Because, like I said, they aren't entertaining or educational or relatable for sure. And I don't need to be shown how it is to be a rich person. I know. I've seen enough. I know you guys are having fun. And maybe one day I'll also be having fun. But I hope I'm going to stay grounded forever, because I really don't want to show up at my job and be like, hey guys, just tell me what to do. Just tell me what videos to make. I don't know what to do. Just tell me. Like, I really don't want to be that type of person. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Bye.